Hello everyone, my name is Kieran, welcome to another Manchester United live stream. Tonight, I thought we'd talk about a bit of transfer news, and boy, oh boy, has there been some transfer news tonight. Now, there's two people that I'm going to talk about in particular, and you can see them at the bottom of your screens right now. But of course, if there's anything that you guys have spotted, please do let me know in the comment section down below and in the live chat as well. Any transfer stories or any news stories you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section down below. And yes, if you are watching live, welcome. And if you are watching as a video, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Please do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're nearly at 510 subscribers, so thank you very much for that, really appreciate it. Please do, subscribe to the channel if you're new, leave a like, all that good stuff. And we're going to get into the transfer news. Just welcoming everyone who has joined me live right now. Welcome to Patrick, The Tactical Show, Rasmus, and The Red Devil. If you want to go check out The Red Devil and The Tactical Show's channels, their links will be down below in the description down below, as well as all of the other channels I really do recommend you guys go and check out. And welcome Exchange Gaming players as well. But the first thing we're going to talk about is Coutinho to Manchester United. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on this story. Now, this has been a story that has been widely reported today by a lot of sources in the UK. The Daily Mirror, to name one, the Manchester Evening News. Let's see what these really mean. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going to say this now. They're not exactly the most reputable sources. I'm going to say that now. You know what? I'm going to say that. They're not exactly the most reputable sources. But they've been reporting that Phillipe Coutinho may be available to go in January. He's not getting that much game time for Barcelona. He's not really in favour at Barcelona. However, I don't see this transfer happening, and I'll tell you why. Barcelona's presidents are saying it'll be around 100 million euros at least, or 100 million pounds at least, which is about 120 million euros, to even take Coutinho off Barcelona's hands. So for me, I don't buy it at all. I really don't buy this story. It has been widely reported, and that's why I thought I'd bring it up today. I'm not saying it's going to happen by no means whatsoever. I'm just sort of wanting to talk about it, give my opinion on it, and you guys can leave your thoughts and opinions on it as well, because I'm really interested in, I'm interested to see what you guys think about this, because I think you guys would have seen on Twitter and things like that all of the rumours surrounding Coutinho today. What would your thoughts? Would you ever consider taking Coutinho at Manchester United? And do you think this is a load of bollocks? Because to be honest with you, I feel like this is a complete load of bollocks made up by the tabloid newspapers. The Manchester Evening News is the equivalent of toilet paper when it comes to transfer news. So for me, I don't see this happening whatsoever. It has been widely reported, and that is why I've decided to kind of give my thoughts on it. Coutinho as well, for me, isn't the sort of position that we should be looking to strengthen. Definitely, we should be looking at the centre-back, which is Koulibaly, which I'm going to move on to in due course. So, honestly, I don't understand why we're going for Coutinho. Yes, I think he's a good player. I'm not doubting he's a good player. He's a very, very skillful player. He seems to be doing all right at Barcelona. But for the price that we'd have to pay for him, over £100 million, A, there's no way we're paying that sort of money with an interim manager. B, in the January transfer window, those sort of transfers just don't happen. And also, why would Barcelona want to let him go to Manchester United? I don't understand that whatsoever. So, yeah, I don't see this happening. I really don't see this transfer happening. The only time I'd ever see it happening would be in the summer, and even then, I think it'd be a stretch. So, of course, you guys leave your thoughts on that, but I don't think it's going to go through. Rasmus says, Coutinho to United, what a load of bollocks. I agree with you, Rasmus, to be fair. I do agree with you. I do feel like it's a complete load of bollocks, to be honest with you. Well, Exchange Gaming, thanks for joining. He thinks it's fake news. I think definitely the Coutinho thing is fake news. I think it's definitely fake news. I just don't see why he would want to come to United, especially being an ex-Liverpool player as well. I think, even he will have some sort of respect for Liverpool, and we will not be prepared to play the ridiculous amount of money that we're going to have to pay for Coutinho. It just won't happen. It just definitely won't happen for me. But I just wanted to, give my thoughts on it, because I just saw it trending on on social media today, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give my thoughts on this story, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. If it does happen, I'll be massively surprised. I tell you what, if we do get Coutinho this January, I'll give everyone who watches this and likes this video £5. No, I'm joking, but please do like the video if you are enjoying it. The Red Devil says, I hope this is not true. Zach doesn't hope this isn't true. The Tactical Show says, fuck that cunt. strong language from the Tactical Show, but fair enough. He is an ex-Scouse bastard. The Red Devil says, I would prefer to get Dembele on the right wing, but I don't know if Barca would let him go. That is a fair point. Yeah, obviously, Dembele, still at Barcelona right now, has been linked to quite a few clubs, as he seems to always be in the transfer windows. But I think this rumour is definitely born out of the Juan Mata performance against Reading. I think a lot of people saw that Mata performance against Reading and thought, you know what, we need a new right winger. And I think there will be a point where we do need a right winger, but I don't think it's now. I think now we have to focus on strengthening defence, specifically a centre-back, a strong leader at the back. For me, I don't think we need a winger. I'd say we need to prioritise defence before we go and improve our attack, because I think our attacking options aren't that bad in comparison with what we've got in defence. So I think this rumour of Phillipe Coutinho coming to United has been born out of kind of Mata not being good on the right wing, and the papers have gone, you know what, we can link Manchester United with a winger and people will lap that shit up. Well, you know what, I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. Ryan says, don't see why he'd come to us. Yeah, I totally agree, Ryan. I don't know why he would come to us, to be honest. I mean, he's at Barcelona at the moment. He's playing some really good football. I don't know why he'd want to come to Manchester United and probably ruin his credibility as well, especially being an ex-Liverpool player, as you guys have pointed out. Red Devil says, saying that though, Coutinho is a good player. Look, I'm not denying he's a good player. I think he has got some very, very good, he's got some very, very good talent. We saw him at Liverpool, and he did flourish at Liverpool. He did really well. But I don't think he would come to us, and I'm not sure if he'd be right for the system that we're playing, to be honest. So, there you go. Brother says, some people are even saying that he's been a flop at Barca, plus why Barca would let him go if he's such a good player. Yeah. As I said, I don't know why Barcelona will let him go, to be honest with you. Ryan says, do you think there's any truth in the Manolas from Roma rumour? Obviously, again, this is another rumour we've been linked, another centre-back we've been linked with in this transfer window. And I'll tell you what, it's only the 7th of January, and these rumours will keep on coming, guys, so just prepare for them. But Manolas from Roma, I think he's probably one of the cheaper centre-backs we could look at getting. And I think he's a decent centre-back. Obviously, last season had a brilliant game against Barcelona for Roma, where he scored the historic winning goal for them, which was just a brilliant match to watch. But, I think him as a centre-back, he's got the experience in Europe. He's got the experience overall. I feel like he'd be a decent signing. But for me, the man I'm going to talk about next, Kalidou Koulibaly, for me, is the man we should be looking at getting. I feel like Koulibaly's the guy who's going to be able to, fix our defence completely and be that strong centre-back partner for either Lindelof or Eric Bailly, because I think Lindelof and Bailly are really our next two best centre-backs at the club. So I feel like Koulibaly is the man that we need to bring in, but I will get onto him in just a second. Ryan, to answer your question, I do think there is a bit of truth in that Manolas rumour, although I do think there could be a chance, and a big chance, that Manolas is just using Manchester United to get a bumper contract, because we've seen that plenty of times before. Rasmus says, nah, he's not English, and we saw many non-English players playing for rivals. William Gallas played for Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea. That is a true point. That is a fair point, Rasmus, to be fair. Tal Show says Jan signing should be class, so the next manager would love him too. Well, look, I mean, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was to bring in players, I'm not sure whether they would be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's players or whether they would be the board bringing in players for another manager, like Ed Woodward just going out and buying some players for Pochettino when he does come in, or whatever manager does come in at the end of the season. I still don't think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be given the permanent job. Of course, it depends on how he does for the rest of the season. I wish him well. I hope him the best, but I don't see him, winning every single game or winning any trophies this season. But I hope he proves me wrong, guys. I hope he proves me wrong. But look, I feel like any signings that come in now will be for the new manager that takes over in 5 months' time. And whoever that'll be, let me know your thoughts. Who do you want as the new manager? Patrick says, would Coutinho come if you knew Oli was going to be the manager come summer? Patrick doesn't think so. I don't think so either. I think he'd want to work under someone with a bit of caliber, someone with a bit of pedigree, like Mauricio Pochettino, Zinedine Zidane. These sort of managers, excite the foreign talent. And yeah, I think I really do doubt that he would want to come with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in charge. Although he might want to come with the way we're playing at the moment. We're playing some really, really good stuff. So yeah, you never know. You never know. But I just don't see Coutinho coming at all. I don't see anything in these rumours. I'm pretty sure these rumours just come about, as I said, because of Juan Mata's poor performance at right wing, and a lot of United fans on social media saying, we need a new right winger, which is true to a certain extent. I feel that as if, it's not our priority. We should not make a right winger a priority. So, but let's see what we do in the transfer window. For me, I'm not sure if we're going to do any business whatsoever, but we'll have to wait and see. Welcome, Nathan. Thanks for joining, mate. Really appreciate it. Please leave a like if you haven't already, as the Red Devil says. Welcome, Rashford Jawara as well. Thanks for joining, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and as I said, please do leave a like if you are enjoying this. And also, if you are watching as a video, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you think we should sign in January? And what do you think of Coutinho or Koulibaly coming to United in January? Or even as a summer transfer as well. Ryan says, if Oli gets top 4, we should keep him. I've heard a lot of people say that, Ryan. I've heard a lot of people say that. And I think if he did achieve top 4, that'd be a massive achievement for him. I've got to say, coming in with 6 months left of the season, achieving top 4 from the position that we were in, it would be brilliant. So I definitely would be swayed if we got top 4 and potentially even an FA Cup trophy. That'd be a lovely kind of icing on the cake for him. Ronald says, is Coutinho left wing? That doesn't suit us anyway. That is true. Red Devil says, if Oli gets top 4, wins a cup, and beats PSG, we should take him as permanent manager. Interesting. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. I feel like we have to see how he does against the bigger sides. For me, I want to see how Solskjaer organises our team against the bigger sides. If we improve from how we were doing under Jose Mourinho, then I think we should keep him. We should give him the chance. If we don't, then I'm not sure if there'd be any reason to keep him, to be honest. Welcome, Ricky. Thanks for joining, Ricky. Really appreciate it, mate. Patrick says, so if we don't get Koulibaly, who else, realistically? Well, we've talked about Manolas, potentially, De Ligt as well. There's Maguire, Alderweireld. There's been a lot of, people been linked to Manchester United. And there'll be so many more centre-backs being linked with Manchester United over this summer, over this January window. And I'm sure in the summer, if we don't manage to sign one in January. So I'd look out for that. And Ricky here says, don't want Coutinho, a former Liverpool player. Totally agree, mate. I don't see anything in these rumours, to be honest. I really don't see anything in these Coutinho rumours. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. I wanted to give my kind of comments on these Coutinho rumours because I've seen it kind of trending today all around social media, as I'm sure you guys have as well, being on social media and stuff. A lot of United fans and a lot of kind of news outlets have been talking about Coutinho coming to Manchester United, so I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on it. So yeah, Ryan says Spurs game is massive win and see us in the top 4 by the end of February. Exactly, Spurs is going to be the massive game, and I will be doing my preview that on Saturday, so make sure you turn on the bell notification so you don't miss it. Going to be a massive video. Nathan says, I think we should get a new winger and a defender, so I get all the rumours. Yeah, I feel, as I said, I feel like for me, I'd prioritise a defender. Run says, for me, that the ideal scenario would be Ole turning out to be a gem as a manager, and we having him. We like to play youth from academy. We can count on Ole as manager, like the youth academy, from the youth academy. Exactly. Well, exactly. He will definitely give the youth a chance. He knows what the DNA of Manchester United is, and he will keep going to that as well. So, yeah. But anyway, obviously we've talked a bit about Phillipe Coutinho. If you guys are watching, please do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Phillipe Coutinho coming to United. Is there anything to these rumours, or is it complete bullshit? Let me know, guys. I really want to hear your thoughts. And would you take Coutinho at United? Do you think he is United standard? Let me know. Let me know. Is he the player that you guys think we need? Because for me, I don't think we need Phillipe Coutinho at this point in time. No chance we need him. We need a centre-back. And that is why we're going to talk about Kalidou Koulibaly. Let me know your thoughts on Koulibaly right now in the live chat. Do you think we should be getting Koulibaly in the transfer window? And do you think there's any possibility of us getting him? But I think this guy, Koulibaly, of what I've seen of him, he is absolute class. Absolute class. Now, for me, I've done an article on it on the Red Devils Daily. You can check out their link in the description down below. Make sure you go check out the article I did on Koulibaly. For me, he is the key. He is the key to Manchester United's defensive stability in the future. I think Koulibaly is a fantastic centre-back. Fantastic centre-back. 27 years old, so perfectly in his prime. Not too old, so he's over the hill. He's in his prime. Played for Napoli as well. Got loads and loads of Champions League experience. And has been one of Napoli's best players. And it shows, by the way, that, you know, they valued him at around £80 million. How many centre-backs these days are going for £80 million? Not that many. Not that many, to answer your question. So for me, I feel like Koulibaly is a fantastic player. I think you definitely slot in there and have the Van Dijk effect, if you want to call it that. I mean, I hate using Liverpool players in that sort of way, but you know what? Van Dijk is coming to Liverpool and completely transformed their defence. I mean, they are unstoppable in defence. They barely concede any goals. Van Dijk is the main reason for that. Lovren is hopeless. Absolutely hopeless, Dejan Lovren. So Van Dijk is almost babysitting their back four. And if they didn't have Van Dijk, they'd be absolutely screwed. Look at them now. They're losing 2-1 to Wolves. Where's Van Dijk? Nowhere to be seen. They're playing some 16-year-old at centre-back. That's what dire straits Liverpool are in right now. So what I'm saying to you is we need a defender to come in, to be powerful, be a leader in that centre-back, get everyone organised, and look no further than Koulibaly. For me, I feel like this guy is going to be a fantastic defender if he was to join us. I think he's perfect for the Premier League. His stature and presence on the ball, and, I feel like, you know, his presence, his physical presence, and just, he would be perfect for the Premier League. For me, he'd be perfect for the Premier League. He's got brilliant awareness. And, you know, the reason I know this is he's already had good experience against Premier League opposition. Against Liverpool, when they played them at Anfield, you know, Koulibaly was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. Against one of the best attacks in world football that Liverpool have got. You know, Koulibaly was brilliant. He was composed. He dealt with them really well. Of course, he had help from his other teammates, but I actually thought Koulibaly did very, very well. So, you know what? I think he'd be the perfect signing. The one reason why I don't think Koulibaly is going to come in January is that price tag. I'm not sure if we are going to are willing to spend, you know, 80 million on Koulibaly in January. I would love to bring him in, trust me. I'd absolutely love to bring him in. But I feel like this one's probably more likely to be a summer signing rather than a January signing. But, you know, Liverpool signed Van Dijk for 75 million in January, so you never know. But for me, I feel like if Koulibaly was to come to United, it'd definitely be more of a summer signing rather than a January signing. But if we go by what one of you said in the live chat, I can't remember who, I do apologise, but one of you said about, you know, Ed Woodward potentially buying players for the next manager to come in. And I think Koulibaly would be a dream player to have as a manager. So maybe the deal could get over the line for the next manager. Who knows? Welcome Red Devil Rant TV, Tom and Matthew Jones. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Please do leave a like if you haven't already. Let's try and get to 10 likes, guys. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Really helps me out a lot. Rasmus says, if I'm honest, I have zero interest in Italian football and haven't seen Koulibaly enough to judge him. I don't want to pretend that I've seen enough of him to comment and judge. That is fair enough. I mean, it's very honest. It's very honest of you, Rasmus, so fair enough, mate. But trust me, of what I've seen of Koulibaly in the Champions League and things like that, he does look a brilliant prospect. Red Rant says, we should definitely get Koulibaly, but would Ed Woodward think he's too much money for a centre-back and he'll buy another attacker? I think you're definitely on the right lines, Red Rant TV. I think, you know, £80 million, in excess of £80 million is a lot for a centre-back. It's a lot. Although, you know what? Van Dijk was 75 million. I feel like he is worth every single penny. Without Van Dijk in the team, Liverpool look abysmal. I mean, they're losing right now, as Ryan said, 2-1 to Wolves. And they've got some 16-year-old kid playing in centre-back. Lovren's injured, which is great news because, you know, I never like to see anyone injured. But you know what? Without Lovren in the team, Liverpool don't have many centre-back options at the moment, so hopefully we'll see the bottle jobs Liverpool in action once again. I feel like they have peaked too early. I think Liverpool peaked too early in the season. They're starting to get injuries as Man City's players are coming back, like Fernandinho, like Kevin De Bruyne. So this is why I feel like Liverpool aren't going to win the league this year, but that's a bit of a sidetrack. We need someone to come in and have the Van Dijk effect, and that player for me is Koulibaly. But the money is going to be an issue, definitely. Nathan says, I'm from Northern Ireland, and there's a gem from Northern Ireland in the academy. His name is Ethan Galbraith. He's so good. Well, I'll look out for him, Nathan. I'll definitely look out for him. And it's cool that you're from Northern Ireland. Fun fact for you guys, if you don't know, I'm actually half Northern Irish. I'm not sure if you can hear in my accent. I don't think you can because I was born in England. But I am actually half Northern Irish. So there you go. Welcome, Max. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it, mate. Matthew Jones says, sorry I haven't been on for a while. I've been working on my university application. Fair enough, mate. I've been doing that as well. Don't worry about it. Hopefully, you've applied and everything's fine, and hopefully you do get into the place you want to get into. My first choice is Brighton, incidentally. Ramsey says, I hope the Scousers will equalise. I want them to have extra games. Hopefully there will be a replay match and it will go to penalties. Yeah, that'll be brilliant. But obviously I'd love to see Liverpool out of the FA Cup and to see those Scousers cry in the crowd. Who doesn't like to see Scousers cry? Max says, hi mate, if we do sign one of Isco, Koulibaly, Manolas, Carrasco, De Ligt, or any quality centre-back, I'll be happy. Think I'll be doing a watch-along for the League Cup tomorrow. Transfer videos will come soon. Well, go and check out Max's channel if you want to make sure make sure you check out Max's channel for his watch-alongs tomorrow. Link in the description down below, so make sure you go check them out, as well as all the other channels that I really would recommend you guys go check out. Some really, really good content in the description down below. Welcome Yash as well. Welcome to stream, Yash. Thanks for joining. Ricky says, Patrick, he's a Barca flop. We don't need another Alexis Sanchez. I think you could be right about that, Ricky. I think you could be right about that. He also says, I doubt he's gonna want to play on the right anyway. Yeah, again, a good point. Good point well made. Ryan thinks Sanchez will come good. I bloody hope so, Ryan. I bloody hope so. 500 grand a week. Jesus. Maxwell says, I feel we need one attacking midfielder in this summer or someone on the right. Mata is getting overused for me. His quality, but I prefer Mata as a cam. Totally agree, Max. Totally agree. Mata is just too slow to be on the right. I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, there's nothing against him because he's a fantastic player. He's got really, really good quality. But I agree with you. He's much, much better through the middle. And I think I think Mata knows that himself. I think he knows himself that he's not being played in the right position. So for me, I feel like Mata should be playing through the middle, and unfortunately, we don't have a position for him. So I don't see any other option other than to bring somebody else in. Yash says Lovren is crap and let them screw up. Who cares? Exactly, Yash. Love that. Love that. Riddle says Van Dijk, Southampton, Mane, Southampton. Liverpool's best players have come from Southampton. That is why I like Man United transfer targets. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we should be looking at the smaller clubs then. Maybe we should be looking at, Wolves or someone like that to get our players, because maybe actually the hidden gem talents are already in the Premier League. Who knows? Yash says, I don't want City and Paul to win, but unfortunately one of them will. City will be another team to retain the league then. Yeah. I'd rather City. I'd rather City to win, to be honest with you. I honestly, if they retain the league, fair play to them. I'd rather City win than Liverpool, because Liverpool fans will go on about it for ages and ages and ages. So we need to stop that from happening. We need to all come together and just stop that from happening. By the way, guys, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We've just hit 510 subscribers in this stream, so thank you so much for the support. More videos like this coming soon, so don't worry about that. But please do subscribe to the channel if you are watching this, and if you are new, please do let me know. Ricky says, Sanchez didn't look great against Reading. I'm not too sure. He didn't have a great performance. I've got to say, Ricky, I agree. He didn't have a great performance against Reading. Yes, he did get the assist for Lukaku's goal. But overall, he wasn't looking the best. But I hope he does come good, because, again, 500 grand a week is scandalous for a player like Sanchez at the moment. He needs to prove his worth, definitely. Matthew says, are you taking any calls tonight? I won't be taking any calls tonight, Matthew. I do apologise. But I will be taking calls in future streams. So please do. If you want to call in next time, make sure you've added me on Skype. Skype in the description down below, as always. Rashford Jawara says, it's not easy to hear and see, but we should get Rojo, Fellaini, Valencia, Pereira, Mata out of the club and get 4 massive signings. Yeah, look. You know, if the deadwood is also definitely something we need to address. And also, I guess I can move on to talk about some transfer rumours out of the club as well, because there have been some rumours of Man United players leaving the club, which I will get onto in just a second. But yeah, I think we do need to address the deadwood situation. There's a lot of players who are kind of sapping the wage bill at Manchester United, and there's some quality players out there, let me tell you, who would definitely be much more worth our while. And, you know, there are definitely, it showed against Reading, there are players in our squad who just don't deserve to be there, who are taking up spaces for people like the young players who could get in there. So, yeah, we need to address the deadwood situation. We need to address the deadwood situation. Ricky says, yeah, Mata provides the width when he plays, but he never attack down the right. He definitely holds us back, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have to agree with you, Ricky. Rather says, if the extra games will cause their squad to get tired and bottle it faster, then I wish they would reach possible semi-finals. Anything that can stop them from winning the EPL is welcome by me. Well, yeah, look, we don't want Liverpool to win the Premier League. Let's just leave it at that. Liverpool, we have to all come together to stop this monstrosity from happening. Max says that 16-year-old from Liverpool is actually quality. I have to see more of him. Rodo Rand says Ruben Neves to Man United would be great. There you go. Ruben Neves to Manchester United. Who knows? Who knows, mate? That could be a rumour that sparks. But I think actually Ruben Neves is not a bad player whatsoever. Just want to say welcome to Liam. Thanks for joining, Liam. Really appreciate it, mate. Please do leave a like. And if it is your first time here, please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. But thanks for joining, Liam. Appreciate it, mate. Nathan says, we are so worried about now, but we have all the players for the future in the academy. You know what? Manchester United have always had a really strong academy. They've always had a really strong, you know, kind of... And the identity of Manchester United is always bringing through those academy players. So let's hope we can continue to do that. And I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will continue to bring through those academy graduates. And, you know... I'm sure we will, but you know what, there are some times where you do need to spend money to address areas, because yes, we've got brilliant academy prospects, but not all of them are going to be ready straight away, so we need to address certain areas, I feel. Yashel says, with a class centre-back, if we get one, then we'll be formidable. It still concerns me when we attack so much. Well, I feel like, you know, the defence wins you titles, attack wins you football matches, so that's a quote from the famous Sir Alex Ferguson, someone who you might know. But anyway, Russ says we don't have a background players. You know what I mean. I'm not safe. Example: who is a backup for Pogba? Look, I feel like our squad depth's actually not too bad. I feel like, you know, we actually have a decent squad depth, but it's just about addressing certain areas, and there's just a few areas which we're still very very weak, including the centre-back, and that is why for me, Koulibaly is the key, is the last piece of the jigsaw for me. I so rate this guy, so rate him. Liam says he would rather have Koulibaly. As I said, I totally agree. For me as well, we were talking a bit about Coutinho. I see nothing in these rumours whatsoever. I don't see Coutinho coming to United. I think it's just paper talk, to be honest. I really do think it's just paper talk. He also says he wouldn't mind Manolas. As I said, Manolas would probably be a bit of a cheaper alternative. And I think he does a decent job as well, especially for Roma. Again, a very, very solid defensive side, Roma, as well. And yeah, he can come up with goals. So look, I think... If we couldn't get Koulibaly, I think Manolas would definitely be my second choice. I would then look to someone like Alderweireld or Harry Maguire as well, centre-backs who were linked within the summer. But again, we'll have to wait and see who's available, and we have to look at the contract situation as well, see whose contracts are running out and things like that. But yeah, good suggestions. Red Oran says, I can't wait to see Mason Greenwood starting over Lukaku. Yeah, it was so annoying that Greenwood was injured for that Reading game, wasn't it? Because we were all looking forward to seeing Greenwood play. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Yes, there's too much to ask from Mason Greenwood now. Still Lukaku going to be here for a year or two. I totally agree. Taggle Show says, Stralick said attack is the best form of defence. He did also say that. Point taken, Asim. Point taken. point taken, mate. But you know what? Yeah. I feel as if, you know, they're both important, but I do think a strong defensive line enables you to attack well, because if you have confidence in your defense, then you can go kind of all out attack and still feel confident enough to kind of, you know, do what you know you can do. So there you go. Ricky also says if Lukaku starts against Spurs, I feel we might lose. I will be talking about the Spurs game in my Spurs preview on Saturday night, so make sure you hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss that stream on Saturday. But I'm going to talk about Antonio Valencia as the last transfer rumour of this stream. Now, there has been rumours that Antonio Valencia may leave Manchester United in January. Obviously, a bit out of favour. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as well as Jose Mourinho this season, has been going for Ashley Young instead of Antonio Valencia. And a lot of United fans have been saying that Valencia is a bit out of touch and it isn't as good as he used to be. A lot of United fans commenting about the fact that he doesn't get forward enough as he used to. He's not as attacking. He's not as threatening going down the wing. He's not running at opposition fullbacks, which is definitely true. We can see in the way he plays. He just kind of gets the ball and always likes to move it sideways, which is not the DNA of a Manchester United fullback. We've been used to the likes of Patrice Evra, Gary Neville, these sort of fullbacks who've got forward and whipped in crosses. Valencia used to be able to do that, but now he's very stagnated. He doesn't get forward often. He can't blister forward like he used to, which is disappointing because he has been at the club for so long and he has served the club well. But I feel like we do need to start to upgrade it, and I think we have brought in Delot for that reason. So I do think Valencia, there's a big chance of him leaving either now or in the summer. Juventus has been linked with Antonio Valencia as well as some other Italian clubs. So Valencia has been linked with a move away, and I feel like, you know, this is probably the right time for him. I don't see him getting back into the team full time. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to stick with Ashley Young for now. I think Valencia will just be rotation until the end of the season, if indeed he does decide to stay on. But I think a lot of us would agree in saying that he's not. I don't think he should be here next season. To be honest with you, I don't think he should be here next season. I'm not saying that in a horrible way. I'm just thinking, you know what? At the end of this season, I think he does go on the list of deadwood. I think potentially now you could say he's on the list of deadwood players. So. Look, I mean, I think Valencia's done really, really well for the club, but I just don't see him. I don't see him having a future at Manchester United, and I think right now would be the best time for him to leave. And I think, you know, Juventus, maybe they're looking to get rid of some players, and Valencia would be a very, very cheap option for them. So let's see how this one plays out, but I think Valencia's time at United is definitely coming to an end. Let me know what you guys think in the live chat and the comment section down below as well. Yash says, I still back Lukaku, scored 26 goals last year, even with the full season. I doubt Rashford will score 26. I do love Rashford. Yeah, look, Lukaku, you know, last season did really, really well. He's also scored, you know, 3 and 3 right now. He can score goals, and he's proven he can score goals. He's not a flop at Manchester United, contrary to popular belief. He's definitely not a flop. And, you know, I feel like he has a lot of potential. It's just about the service, and also he needs to improve on his movement. The movement that he created for the goal against Reading, you know, really, he had to, that is what he needs to do every game. That is what Lukaku needs to do every game. Make those jinking runs, you know, make the defence work. That is what we know Lukaku can do, and he needs to do that. And, you know, if he can do that, he will score so many more goals. So, you know, hopefully he can do that. But I agree with you, Yash. You know, Lukaku does have a lot of talent, and it's great to see Marcus Rashford as well, you know, coming up the rear as well, so to speak. Patrick says, remember us getting Larson for a year? I think we should go for Robin. Interesting. Iron Robin. Interesting, mate. Interesting. Iron Robin. What are your thoughts on that, guys? I mean, for one season, it won't do us any harm, will it? What are your thoughts? Red Oran says, yes, when Mason Greenwood is used in the right way, he'll be on fire with the other Marcus Rashford and the older Martial in the upcoming years. I'm looking forward to that. Just seeing all you guys saying that Liverpool have lost. Hey! Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That has just made my night. Liverpool are out of the FA Cup. Oh. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Liverpool are out of the FA Cup. Well, you know what, Liverpool, no treble for you. Still no treble being done by any team. Wolverhampton Wanderers being the big boys this season. Congratulations to them. So happy, so happy. Of course, I may as well stay on for the stream for the FA Cup draw reaction. I'm not sure if Dazza is doing one. His link is in the description down below for Daryl's Football Stand. But, well done Wolves. Well done Wolves. We salute you. And that is 2 losses in a row for Liverpool. Are they about to bottle the league? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Liam says, wow. Redorant says, lol. Loserpool strike again. Gotta love Loserpool, Liam. Gotta love it. Rita says, Man City V2. Man City version 2 to Liverpool 1. Love that. Yash says, Valencia, Young, Jones, Darmian, Fellaini, all need to go. Thanks for their service. I think you're right. Deadwood needs to be addressed, Yash. Definitely. Deadwood definitely needs to be addressed. The title says the bottles are coming out for shitty Paul. Yeah, the bottles are coming out. Let's hope they continue to bottle it, lads. Let's hope they continue to bottle it. Come on. Who's playing them next? Does anyone know who Liverpool are playing in the league? Let me know who Liverpool are playing in the league, because I'm not too sure who they're playing. Liam goes, boom. Oh, yes, I love that. Jurgen Klopp. Where are you, Jurgen Flop? Jurgen Flop, yeah, you do loads of little dances on the touchline. That's all you can do. Yeah, you're a passionate manager and you get your, the media, the media suck your cock. But you know what? You're just a German. You're just a German Eddie Howe. You're just a German Eddie Howe with a bit more passion. Red Oran says treble more like zero in the shape of Liverpool's latest trophies. Yeah. Telshow says Nuno is a big game specialist. Definitely. Some people have linked him with the United job. Would you go for Nuno? Would you? Interesting one. Yash says no Robin. He did speak crap about United year back. We don't want any old guys. Let him keep fresh and young. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think Robin he's a decent player. I'm not sure whether it'd be the type of quality we need at United, but. It's an interesting one. It's definitely a left field one, which I haven't heard. So I thought, may as well talk about it. Rather says, I wanted the Scousers to have an extra game at the very least, but hopefully without extra games, they'll bottle it. Yes, Rasmus. Rasmus, mate, you've got to remember, this is Liverpool we're talking about. They haven't won a Premier League title. Of course they're going to bottle it. Oh, it's Brighton. Brighton they're playing. Ooh. I mean, if it's at home, I think they'll beat Brighton at home. If it's away from home, could be interesting for Liverpool. Could really be interesting. Come on, Brighton. Oh, Ricky, it'll brighten up my day if they lose again. Genius. Comedy genius, Ricky. But yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Oh, it's away. It's away, Ricky. Come on, bottlers. Come on, Loserpool. Come on, Brighton. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Please do let me know what you guys thought of all the transfer rumours discussed in the comment section down below. Do you think there's anything in the Coutinho to Manchester United rumours? Do you think Koulibaly would be the key centre-back you would like to bring in for Manchester United? Do you think we need to strengthen the centre-back? And if not, which position do you think we should, prioritise the most? And any other suggestions for anything you guys want me to cover in future videos, let me know in the comment section down below. But guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a fantastic stream. Liverpool have lost. We've talked a bit about transfer news. Everything is going up Millhouse. And I tell you what, the FA Cup draw is happening right now, so I'll be giving you my reaction on Twitter for that. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter in the link in the description down below. Really, really good stuff. Check out all the links in the description down below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching as always. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Really appreciate your support. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.